What we're doing today is a burn test on a crayon. I've tried these before, and in my experience, they never work as well as the extravagant claims that you see in some places on the internet. So I decided this is what we're going to do. We're going to set one up on a can. We're going to light it and see how long it'll burn. Heat the base up, stick it down. The trick with these is you've got to get it to where the top part, it's the paper wicking the material. So the paper's the wick. If you use the sharpened end on it, you'll have the wick basically clear down and a big old point sticking out, and that'll have to melt and run down before you can even get the wick going. If I remember right, they're a real pain in the butt to get going. There it is. Now that's the start. Okay, we've just established cheap candles suck. They won't stay lit. Not sure what's in them. But if you're going to do it, at least get a decent crayon. So I went and got Crayola, which are supposed to be some of the better ones. We're going to light one of these up. Okay. I'm guessing that this pointy end, like I said earlier, will be the issue with getting it lit up. So we'll melt some of this off to stick the candle up right in, or the actual crayon. It's actually sticking better, so it appears to be a little better grade of wax. Okay, once the paper burned up enough, it wouldn't let it wick up anymore. So you have to knock that off as you go. It'll get a deposit. I'm not quite sure if it's the color in the wax or what. Light it back up. Because when your flame starts going down, it's having fuel problems. This I wouldn't recommend for most anything unless you really need a light. And even then it'll be pretty high maintenance, so you'll have to be basically sitting on it and watching it. See, there we go again. Let's see what we got. This is what I mean by high maintenance. You won't be able to do anything much except tend this little friggin' flame. It's like, I think whatever they're using for the color ashes up at the surface and the paper gets coated on the inside and it doesn't want to wick. So if you take that off, it starts burning better, because if that would have kept going, it would have gone out in about 15 seconds. While a Crayola candle will burn, the amount of garbage that is in it is quite amazing, as you can see by on the top of the can. That's all like soot and creosote, and not exactly creosote, but that's kind of what it reminds me of. And garbage. And if you're going to do this, don't do it on anything you particularly like, because it's going to leave crap everywhere. Not to mention being a fire hazard. So I did it on the back of a tin. It'll burn a little bit longer, but it's getting down to the point where all the wicking material is pretty much getting gone. And what's left is just color and nothing that's really worthwhile for what we're doing. But again, it will work in a tight spot if that is about the only thing that you've got. I would easily find something else, I think. And there it goes. It's pretty well done. But there you have it. Crayon candles. Are they worth it or not? To me, I would say probably it'd be a pass. Something to know. It's not something I'd ever count on, because as you can see, they're real high maintenance, and in most cases wouldn't be worth the trouble at all. But if that's the only thing you had, then do it.